The first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name. Parallel lines go in the same direction and never touch. Perpendicular lines intersect at 90 degrees. Concentric is when a shape is repeated inside or around another shape. Radial, perfectly round. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. 1 plus 1 is 2. Primary colors make secondary colors. Complementary colors are across from each other on the color wheel. Color contrast is made with warm and cool colors or complementary colors. For this, we will be using our Prismacolor colored pencils. Here I have my set from home. The set that we have at school has less colors, but will still work. Here, I'm going to check the name of the colors. This is a good way to find out which color you're actually using. Sometimes the color name will be accurate and sometimes it will not. Here I'm using a brick red. I'm going to hold my pencil with my hand over so that more of the surface of the color will transfer to my paper. This will also make it easier to blend. I'm going to go ahead and go over this a second time, and if I apply a little bit more pressure the second time that I color this in, it will make that color more intense by filling in those peekaboo spots that can show up where my paper is peeking through the pigment of my colored pencil. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process for my orange. I've selected the orange colored pencil and I'm going to go ahead and fill in that space. Practicing control of my tool and good craftsmanship. Next, I'm going to use my colored pencils to blend and make my intermediate color. 1, a primary color, plus 2, a secondary color makes a tertiary, or also called intermediate color. I'm going to start by coloring in my shape with my orange because I already have it out. I'm going to start just like I did with the other two and fill in that shape with a nice layer, filling in my peekaboo spots. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab that red again, and I'm going to do a layer on top of my orange, which will blend together to create a red orange. There may be times where I may need to go back and grab that orange again and go over it another time just to make sure I have a true red orange. You can always refer to a color wheel to help you assess if your colors are accurate or not. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process for my orange and yellow to make yellow orange and work my way around my color wheel. As I get around to the green here, I have more than one green colored pencil in my set, so I'm referring to the color wheel to select the one. And I think this dark green is going to be the closest, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one. I also have multiple colors of blue colored pencils in this set, so I'm going to check the labels. I'm really not able to determine what is the best blue by looking at the labels, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark in the margins of my color wheel and see what the color looks like when I put it on the paper, and then see which is the best fit comparing it to my color wheel. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process of blending my colors and working my way around the color wheel. In my set of pencils, I have one that's pretty close to what the red violet looks like on the color wheel. I think an actual red violet is going to be a little bit darker than this, but that'll work. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and add your favorite colors to the heart that says, I love color.